And a good August 25th to everybody, 2017. It's my wedding anniversary, so I remember the date for once. I just wanted to do a quick shop update because I've been so busy lately that I just haven't been posting a lot. You see here these neat t-shirt baskets I've been making. I like to combine t-shirt yarn with my own hand spun. Doing kind of a Saori weaving technique but with crochet. Kind of made this up. And I like them to look like glazed bowls, and like the drip glaze on like a throne pottery. And I've been very happy with how these are turning out. They're just the right size for putting your keys in or anything else that you want to store in a nice, a catch-all, but you want it to look nice. And I'll be having a lot more of these in the shop. And I just made some more neck warmers with winter coming. And this one here is a very cottony one. If you live in a place that doesn't get that cold, this one will be really nice. It's got a lot of drape and it's very soft. And I made a little granny square tam to go with that, with a lot of cotton in it too. That's why it's got a lot of sheen and drape. Now this tam I made has pure French Angora. And so it's got a really luscious look to it, and it's very soft and velvety. And I have 3 different cowls that I made, well actually 4, but I put them next to each other so you could compare by size. This is the largest one, and each of them are an infinity with a half twist in it. So you can't turn this into one of my straight scarves. It's an infinity, which is really handy because it doesn't go anywhere and you don't need a pin or anything. These are my Ozark Dove hand spun combined with over-dyed cotton yarns, and then I dyed this yarn as well and spun it. And this one has a bunch of pretty gems in there. It's my Ozark Dove with dewdrops, which is the Ozark Dove yarn that I came up with, and then I added some beads. So those are all ready to go. And then I took a bunch of pictures, this big fat pile of hats. And a lot of these are for the Stone County Fair coming up, as are the bowls and things. But they're ready to go, and they're ready to go into the shop. So hopefully our DSL will cooperate and I'll be able to get some things in there. And also I'm adding things like these little pine cones and sticks and twigs, and we don't know what to call ourselves, the twiggery or the willowers or whatever. But anyway, there might be some kind of occupational name that involves doing things with twigs. I'll have to look into that. But we're ready to add those to the shop as well. I've got them ready for macrame and for hanging banners and things and tapestries in the house. Also, hold on just a second. Well, unfortunately, it's still a little bit too warm to bring my weaving outside. I love weaving out on the porch and looking out at the colors and the view. This is a very special commission, and I've got one coming right after that one that I'm going to need to do. This one is for a client who wanted something natural with a lot of drape, with pops of warm color, and yet basically be blue and green. So I used mostly the warp to get my color. Most of this is really high quality silk, alpaca, and lace yarns. Some of it's Madeline Tosh, some of it's El Rey, lace merino, some of it's some fantastic silk I got in San Francisco a few years ago. And so I didn't intend for it to be quite this plaid, but that's kind of how it's working out. But I'm making sure it has a lot of drape, and so that when she wears it, she can scrunch it up around her neck or just let it hang. It's going to be about 84 inches long. And then the client I have right after that, it's going to be a very similar piece, but we're seaming it into a hood. So it's like a hooded scarf that he wants. And so I'll be warping up immediately as soon as I finish this one. But there's some other stuff going on in this one. I did some Brooks bouquet on the edge for a little bit more drape and an open work. So that's it for today from the little chalet in the woods. And the chickens are out in the chicken coop now, and so I've got my shop back. I had to seal everything up and put it away for a while, and I let them in there. So I'm playing catch up, but really excited and ready for the cooler weather. So from my little homestead, I'm real excited about the things we'll be bringing you guys this fall. and hopefully more tutorials. Thinking about getting a GoPro. What do you think? Well, this is Eve Starr Malay with Eve Starr Fiber Arts, and happy anniversary to me, and good night.